A very good morning to all the students of PUC first year Arts, Science and Commerce. I am Muhammad Ghulam Rabbani from Department of English, working at Nehru Arts, Science and Commerce College, Kentikeri, Hubli. My dear students, before commencing the class, let me inform you something that you have two books. One is course book, another is workbook. Course book means lesson book, including of your prose and poetry. So 50 marks will come from your course book and 50 marks will come from your workbook. Workbook is nothing but it is relating to grammar devices or grammar parts. So my dear students, as we are two lecturers in English, divided the portion of course book as well as workbook. So grammar plays a vital role in one's life. If a person or if a student wants to speak correct English, if a student wants to speak a classical English, very remarkable English, then he needs to acquire knowledge of grammar. So what would be the important parts of grammar? That is parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech, and verb is one of the parts of speech. Then tenses, active voice, passive voice, direct and indirect speech. And there are other devices also like subject verb agreement. So if you are well versed in these things, if you have command over grammar, then you will speak correct English, you will write correct English, and the audience will come to listen to you because you will commit a less mistake. If you do not know grammar, then you will commit many mistakes and people may criticize you also. So grammar plays a vital role in one's life. If a person is aspiring high in the field of oratory, in the field of English language, to speak good English, or if a person aspires to become a speaker or orator, he needs to acquire knowledge relating to grammar. My dear students, come to the second slide. Verb, what is verb? Verb, time and the tense and the time. So definition of verb. A verb is a word which shows an action or state of being. So what is verb? Verb is a word which shows an action or state of being. So action word is verb. So verb is one of the parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. The first one is noun. So what is the definition of noun? Noun is the name of a person, place, things, name of animals, etc. And in another way, I would like to tell you people about noun so that it will be easy to understand what is noun. So whatever the objects in the world, can be visible, can be seen from our eyes, or whatever the object can be see is noun. For example, finger is noun. Pen is noun because we can see that. Then shirt is noun. Blackboard is noun. So whatever the things can be seen, whatever the things can be seen are noun. This is my own definition. It is my own understanding. It is my own creation. Apart from the things, there are some abstract noun also that cannot be seen or touched. That is different matter. For example, fragrance, air, etc. Likewise, verb. What is the definition of verb? Verb is a word which shows an action or state of being. But how to recognize that, whether it is verb or it is adjective or it is noun? For example, I love my country. We respect elders. So if you ask questions by who, what, then you will get the verb also. What we do, we respect. So we will get the action word. According to me, all the verbs, main verbs, action verbs in Urdu or Hindi, the meaning would be na. For example, love means muhabbat karna, respect means izzat karna or dena, write means likhna, go means jana, sing means gana. So na, it indicates that it is a verb, main verb. Go means jana, read means likhna, read means padhna, write means likhna, see means dekhna. So see here also. So na, it means that it is a main verb. Now, verb can be, there are kinds of verbs. Finite verb, infinite verb, auxiliary verb like is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, have, had, can, could, shall, should, may, might, must. These are the auxiliaries. Without auxiliary we cannot frame a sentence, or without verb. Verb or auxiliary, both are verbs only. Without verb we cannot frame a sentence. We cannot make a sentence without using verb. So verb plays a vital role in a sentence. So a verb can be divided into 4 forms. So a verb can be divided into 4 forms. They are as follows. Like present, past, past participle, present participle, and it is also called as first form, second form, third form, and ing form. Number 1, for example, write, it will become wrote, written, writing. So write, first form is used in present indefinite tense. Then second form, past form, is used in past indefinite tense. Third form is used in all perfect tense, present perfect, past perfect, or future perfect tense. Present indefinite or ing form, that is writing, reading, ing form is used in all the continuous tense, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, or present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous tense. So my dear students, the forms of verbs playing a vital role, playing an important role to frame sentences. So there are 9 forms of verbs given here for your reference, and in your workbook, at the end of your workbook, There is a list of regular and irregular verbs. There are a list of verbs, first form, second form, third form. You go through them, read, write, note down on your notebook whenever you are leisure, means whenever you are free. You go through them, read, write by heart. Read, write and by heart, so that it will remain in your mind, and whenever you want to use, it will come, it will overflow from your mind in a form of words. Automatically it will come. So it needs little hard working to remind, to by heart the words. First form, second form, third form, ing would be very easy. For example, write, wrote, written, writing, read, read. Read, second form is read. The spelling will be same, but the pronunciation, the sound would be read. Pronunciation would be read. Speak, spoke, spoken, speaking. Listen, listened, listened, listening. Create, created, created, creating. Play, played, played, playing. But some verbs have the same sound, same spelling, there won't be any change. For example, cut, 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 cutting. Some of the students are committing mistakes. They, in second form, they says cutted, or third cutted. No, of course wrong. The right is cut, 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 cutting. Hit, 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 hitting. You should not write hitted. That is wrong. Go, went, gone, going. For example, drink, drank, drunk, drinking. So there are list of verbs that you can find in your workbook. So for further reference, you can refer to your workbook. At the end of your workbook, there is a list of verbs. Now, come to know about tenses. Tense, kinds of tenses, because it is, what is the topic? Verb, time, tense and times. So my dear students, tenses are playing a vital role. It is said that tenseless sentences are senseless. There won't be meaning if the sentence is without tense. So if the sentence is without tense, you cannot understand. It will not give any sense, any meaning. And it is mentioned in your workbook that how to recognize the sentences, that which tense it is. That's why I have written here the tenses. My dear students, kinds of tenses. There are three kinds of tenses. Number one, present tense, past tense, future tense. And each tense is further divided into four forms. So each tense is further divided into four forms. They are as follows. For example, number one, present tense, present indefinite or simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Likewise, in past tense, past indefinite tense or simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Likewise, in future, same. Future indefinite tense or simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. My dear students, you must know the present indefinite tense and how to frame a sentence relating to present indefinite tense. One thing I would like to share with you, that present indefinite tense, if I will teach, it will take time it will take what is called 2 hours for present indefinite or 1 hour for present indefinite, because I make a table and I write present indefinite tense, positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, interrogative negative sentence. Rules, regulation and a table is given, so that it will be very easy for the students to understand. Positive sentence, negative means when there is not, then negative sentence. Interrogative means questionnaire sentence. When auxiliary comes at the beginning, the sentence will become interrogative. Later on I will teach you people. Then interrogative, negative, there would be interrogative, questionnaire and a negative also. For example, one example I would like to set of present continuous tense. I am writing a letter, positive sentence. I am not writing a letter, negative sentence. After auxiliary, which is auxiliary? Am. After auxiliary, if you put not, it will become negative sentence. I am not writing a letter. If you want to make interrogative sentence, auxiliary will come at the beginning of the sentence, which is the auxiliary am. Am I writing a letter? Question mark. One more, am I not writing a letter? Interrogative, negative. Am I not writing a letter? Question mark. So there are subdivision of sentences: positive, negative, interrogative, interrogative, negative. In other class I would like to tell you people. Now, my dear students, I have given example of each form of tenses. There are 4 forms of tense. Each tense has 4 forms of tense. So 4 into 3 is equal to 12 forms of tenses are there. And I have given here the example, 2 examples of each tense forms. And only positive sentences I have written here. So my dear students, you go through so that it will be easy to understand your course workbook, because there are some sentences are given and you are instructed to recognize the sentences. For example, present indefinite, I write a letter. Second one, he writes a letter. Present continuous tense, I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. B, he is writing a letter. Present perfect, I have written a letter. B, he has written a letter. With he, has will come. Present perfect continuous tense, I have been writing a letter. For present perfect tense, there would be ing form, before that been will come. So for present, have or has will come. In past, had will come. In future, have will come, not has. So I have been writing a letter. He has been writing a letter. Future, past tense. So in past tense, verb should be in second form. So I wrote a letter. Wrote, it will become wrote. I wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. Continuous tense. For continuous tense, there will be ing form in main verb, and before that auxiliary will come. For example, present continuous, I am writing a letter. Past continuous, which is the auxiliary, was or were. So I was writing a letter. He was writing a letter. Perfect tense. Past perfect. I had written a letter. Verb should be in third form. I had written a letter. He had written a letter. But there is a mistake. There is I, so you have to make it he. He had been writing a letter. Then future tense. Future indefinite, I will write a letter. He will write a letter. For future tense, will or shall. How to recognize that it is a future tense? Will or shall will come. So I will write a letter or he will write a letter. Future continuous, I will be writing a letter. ing for continuous tense. I will be writing a letter. He will be writing a letter. Future perfect, I will have written a letter. He will have written a letter. Future perfect continuous tense, I will have been writing a letter. There would be he will have been writing a letter. Now let me compare here. For example, present indefinite, past indefinite, future indefinite. Present indefinite, I write a letter. Past indefinite, I wrote a letter. Verb should be in second form. Future indefinite, verb in first form, but there would be will. I will write a letter. Present continuous, I am writing a letter. I am, because am is present auxiliary. I am writing a letter. For past, I was writing a letter. For future, I will be writing a letter. So verb should be in ing form for continuous tense. Perfect tense, verb should be in third form. For example, I have written a letter. Past perfect tense, I had written a letter. Future perfect tense, I will have written a letter. Present perfect continuous tense, example, I have been writing a letter. For any perfect continuous tense, there will be been. As for present, I have been writing a letter, and ing also. I have been writing a letter. And past indefinite, past perfect continuous tense, I had been writing a letter. Future perfect continuous tense, I will have been writing a letter. So I think it will be easy for you people. Another example of tenses are given here. For example, present indefinite, I love India. Present continuous, I am playing cricket. Continuous tense, ing, and before that auxiliary will come. Perfect tense, I have written exam or examination. Present perfect continuous tense, I have been writing examination. Past tense, past indefinite, for example, we composed poems. Verb should be in second form. Past continuous, we were composing poems. Past perfect tense, we had composed poems. Past perfect, we had been composing poems. Future tense, for future will or shall, I already told you people, they will score 95% marks in exam or examination. They will be continuous tense, they will be scoring 95 marks in exam. Perfect tense, future perfect tense, they will have scored 95% marks in the examination. Number 4, future perfect continuous tense, they will have been scoring 95% marks in the examination. Now come back to the lesson, that is tense and time. Read the following sentences and identify the verbs. Number 1, I wake up early in the morning. Wake up. In main verb there is no change. There is no auxiliary also. So it means that it is present indefinite tense. Shreyas is working. Is working. It is working ing. It means that it is continuous. But present continuous or past continuous or future continuous. So it is. Is means present. Is present indefinite. Present auxiliary. Is, am, are. So Shreyas is working on his project. It is present continuous tense. Mr. Lingraj has bought a new car. Mr. Lingraj has and verb is bought, buy, bought, third form. So third form means perfect tense, but which perfect, present or past or future? So for past perfect tense, had comes. For present perfect, has or have comes. Has comes with the singular subject. So Mr. Lingraj is singular, has. So it means that it is present indefinite, present perfect tense. The dance program will begin at 4 p.m. Will begin. So will, then begin, main verb. It means that it is for future indefinite tense. We went to the circus yesterday. We went to the circus yesterday. So we went, go, went. It means verb is in second form. It means that it is past tense, past indefinite. Harini was sleeping when the phone rang. Harini was sleeping. So sleeping ing form, it means continuous, but present continuous, past continuous or future continuous. So for past, was or were, so it is was, so it means that past continuous tense. And what are the verbs? First one is wake, second one is work, third is buy, fourth one is begin, fifth one is went, go, went, sixth one is sleeping. What are the auxiliaries? In second one is, third has, fourth will, fifth there is no auxiliary, only verb in second form, sixth one is was. So you have to recognize the sentences My dear students, I think that it will help you to recognize the sentences, and in your next class I will teach you in detail and I will fill in the blanks also. So you go through my video, read and understand, listen carefully, open the book page number 10, and after that you see my notes also. Now I am going to send you notes. You go through the notes also so that it will help you. So my dear students, study well, be studious, be hardworking, explore in the field of education. You do something great. So my dear students, let me stop for the day. I will continue to the next class. So have a blessed day. Thank you.